Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new 2022 Sienna Hybrid. This package is the XLE front wheel drive model and they average 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers combined, which is crazy. That's better fuel economy than a front wheel drive Corolla. You're also going to be able to tow 3,494 pounds, so just shy of 3,500 pounds. They're extremely smooth and quiet, just a lot of fun to drive. I absolutely love these vans. If I could have one, I would buy a lot more dogs. Could fit so much back here. They're so practical. So we're gonna go over, do a little exterior walk around and look, and take a look at the inside and answer any questions you have. So let's get to it. All right, so we're taking a look at this Sienna here. It is in the midnight black metallic. Showing you the front of the grille here. It's nice and streamlined looking, and it does have the bit of a kind of a honeycomb mesh at the bottom, and accenting with chrome above your lights and below there. You have 17-inch alloy wheels. They are not chrome, they're a bit of a gunmetal color, and they are mud and snow tires. Your mirrors are foldable, front and back. You have blind spot monitors and they're heated. Chrome accenting again, just along the top there, along your window and on your door handles. You have the hands-free door opener, so you'll see this little kind of a Wi-Fi signal. As long as you kick right underneath it, it will open your door and close it as well. Raised roof rails for crossbars, and you have your sunroof, which I'll show you more from inside. Otherwise, you can just close your door from the handle if you don't want to kick. This gas cap is pretty smart too. So if you have it open and you try and open that door, it won't allow it, so it won't scratch your paint and mess up your gas cap. So that's in the back there. And taking a look at the hatch, it is a power hatch, again with the hands-free kick hatch, so as long as you give a quick kick right underneath, it will beep and pop up. I'll show you more back there in a moment, or you can just click to close. There you go. We'll take a nice wide angle view of it from over here, and then we will take a look inside. These are actually designed after the train in Japan. The front end of it's supposed to look like, I think it's like a type of sky train. So it looks a lot more sharp than the previous generation of Sienna. I feel like the back end of it looks a lot like the Highlander as well, with you can kind of see this swoop angle on it. They just look a lot nicer. So let's take a look inside. Okay, here we go. Give a little kick. Open this up. I'm going to show you in the back before we go over all the features in the front. So the XLE model front wheel drive is an 8-passenger. These are your carpet mats. Most people on the island use their rubber mats, which we supply here. We don't charge extra. A couple of USB ports for kids in the back. And you have map holders, which are on both sides. This nice soft tex leather is a dark kind of a gray. Got little armrests. And this middle seat does pop out. So if you wanted to, you can unlatch this. This guy unlocks here, and then this one unlocks underneath. So you can just pull that whole piece out so you can use it for a walkway. So if you'd rather have it as like captain seats, you kind of can. You have your sun visors too, which are right here. So if you have little ones or dogs or anyone who doesn't want to be blinded by the sun, it's just nice to have little vents. I'm going to show you also nice rubber handles. These grips are really nice. So this guy will slide your seat forward and back. And then this guy is for your backrest. So that whole piece can slide and this pops up. That way you can push it forward. So kids can easily get in and out to the back row. So I'm gonna pop in here and show you the space. Your seat rests are down right now. Your seats are very reclined. You can kind of see the angle that you're on. You can raise those up with this guy or down. So I'm just going to pull this back. So I have a ton of room back here, like a good few feet for myself. That is with the seat with not too much space for that passenger. This one's a little bit farther back, and even then I have a lot of room, and I'm like 5'4", so not gigantic, but I find you have a lot more room in the back of these than a lot of other SUVs. So not just for kids to sit in. And you have, oh right, there it is. 2 more USB ports back here. So if the kids want to charge anything, they can. And more vents. Ta-da! You've even got your climate control back here too, so they can adjust their temperature. I'm just pushing that seat forward now so I can get out. And I'm going to show you in the back. So in the back here again, if you just kick right in the center, or you can use your key fob or the button. It's also inside up top, so you can open and close it from inside. You have a ton of depth in here, so if you need to store anything in here, you just have this massive amount of space. These seats do fold down quite easily. Just did that with one hand, so it shows you that they're not extremely heavy. And then you have this little flap that folds over your headrest so it doesn't get it dirty. So a ton of room. And this little spot here is for storing that middle seat. So if you needed it down the road, but you wanted somewhere to put it, just fits right in here and it locks in with this guy. So that's what the back looks like. Just gonna close that. And let's take a look inside. So the front, we've got an 8-way power adjustable driver's seat. You'll note that there are little vents there for your hybrid system so it can breathe. I'm just getting in here. Again with the nice soft text graphite colored seating. I'm going to turn this on. So it's just foot on the brake and a push button start. So it's on. You barely heard anything because they are so quiet. I got water on my pants. Just gonna show you over here. This is your climate control. You have heated seats, high, medium, and low on both sides. And your temperature. So you just heard that engine kick over there because I was turning up our temperature, which is a bit hot out right now. So I'm going to turn that down and have it synchronized so it's the driver's temperature. Underneath you have your heated mirrors, your defrosters, everything down there that you need, as well as your rear climate control option. These are compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you have quite a bit of different options on there. You can see your hybrid system, your music, your phone if it's connected. Just lots of space along your dash. And up here you have your charging port. That's also for the Apple CarPlay. I really like your leather wrapped shift knob. When that pops up, your backup camera pops up. And you have your Chiptonic shifter on there. Park brake hold comes on automatically when you park, comes off automatically when you put it in drive or reverse. And then you have a park brake hold. So when you have that feature on, every time you come to a full stop, it will hold you and you just use gas to release. EV mode and drive modes, which will pop up whether you want it in eco or sport. So if you want to save a bit of fuel, or if you want to be a little bit more peppy with some get up and go, you have those options. And on your steering wheel, you have your dynamic cruise control, lane departure alert. This button determines the distance between you and the car in front of you, modes for your AM, FM, Bluetooth, and then for your presets there. And these buttons here go between your display depending on what you want to see, or if you want to turn on or off any of your safety features, such as the pre-collision, your blind spot monitors that light up in your mirrors whenever there's a car coming up in your blind spot. And you have your cross traffic alert, so it will beep if someone comes behind you too. So that's on there. And volume, little talk button for telling it to call someone, answering and hanging up phone calls. You have a heated leather wrap steering wheel, which is quite nice. That's down there. Automatic high beams. You can turn off your power door, so if you don't want the kids to be pushing that button and open, close, then that's just a manual sliding door. And your gas tank release. And up top here, we've got your auto dimming mirror. Little reflector for checking on the kids in the back. SOS system, so you can call fire truck, ambulance, or police. As well, it has stolen vehicle locator. And up top you have your controls for your different doors if you want to open or close your side doors. So that's opening that door. And I can also close it from here. Same with your hatch and the other door. And this is for your sunroof. You can either have that full back, or you can have it tilted, or stop it anywhere along the way. It's a beautiful day out. And you have a sun guard too. So if you don't want to see any of that blue sky, you don't have to. And when you open the sky up, you have your little lights that pop on. I love that you have great visibility in here. Got nice quarter windows, mirrors sit out, very good visibility, not just a big chunk of plastic. A lot of Toyotas have changed to this design. You'll see so many new vehicles have just this massive piece of plastic in here that's a pretty bad blind spot, but I find you've got great visibility. Not many blind sights for such a large van. And those blind spot monitors do help in the mirror as well. So, yeah, it's a bit blinding in here with that sun right now. It's actually a bit better in person. So, you've got also really nice just soft text along the sides. This kind of a nice brown bronze color that accents too. I love this little cup holder hider, and in here this massive glove that's really deep, and 2 more USB chargers in there. That guy closes. And underneath, one of my favorite things, it's kind of out of sight, but you have this big spot for purses, bags, just so many things for kids, for dogs, whatever. You have so much space there. So many women complain of, having their purse down by their feet, or trying to shove it in the tiny spots that are meant for bottle holders. And it's just not safe to have a purse on the ground by your brake and your gas. You could get it caught underneath, and that would be very dangerous. So this is great. It's just out of the way and kind of out of sight too, because you've got this blocking it. I feel like you're in like an airplane. You're in a command center. I just love it. So let me know what you think of this beautiful new Sienna. All right, so there you guys have it. What did you think of the new Sienna? I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I am happy to help. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video.